So welcome to Simply Indie. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what your film's about.
Sure. My name is David Bradburn. I'm from Chicago, and my film is Before You Woke, and it's a action micro short about a kidnapping.
Well, I happened to watch it a little bit earlier, and I mean, I thought it ended on a cliffhanger, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I was going to say, kind of what inspired you to write it more than anything?
Sure, that's a good question. So I had been wanting to just kind of, as a director and writer, practice with action. And Christian, who plays the male character, is a professional stuntman in Chicago. And so I'd known him and wanted to work with him. And the other actress was trying to get into stunts. And so I wrote it for the two of them to help them get to know each other and for me to help practice and get to know how to direct and write stunts.
Nice. Well, I was going to say a lot of the different props that you used with like the fight scene and whatnot. I was like, okay, they both know what they're doing, or I felt like they've done it before. Yes. So it sounds like one of them did, and one of them was fairly new to it. But
yeah.
It looked like she picked it up pretty quick.
Well, she had been doing some and been training. She has a background in martial arts, so we did a lot of stunt blocking and rehearsal and practice beforehand because things were happening on set that we wanted to make sure they were safe and everything.
Yeah, no one actually got hurt.
Right, and we only had a day, so we didn't have time on set to how are we going to do this?
Well, it turned out good.
Thank you.
I think it did.
Thank you.
But in that process, did you run into any challenges with creating it? Like, did anyone actually get hurt?
No one got hurt.
Yeah, okay, good.
No one got hurt, no one bled. The biggest challenges were really locations.
Okay.
So we shot it in one day, and the second scene we shot, let me say that again. The first scene we shot second, and the second scene we shot first, and we didn't have a location for the first scene, and we basically trespassed at a place in Chicago, and the snow was not part of the script. There was a blizzard the night before, and I made a decision about 10 or 11 o'clock that night that we were going to shoot at that location, and we were just going to go steal it.
And I hope you don't get in trouble in the process.
Well, the police showed up, and I stayed in the vehicle we were shooting at the time, and I sent my producer to go have a conversation. I don't know what she said. We got to finish. That's all I know.
Well, it was a really cool location, especially with the lighting, how you got everything with that.
Yeah.
But I do have to ask now that we've kind of moved on a little bit. The cliffhanger at the end drove me crazy because I wanted to know what happened next.
Right.
So is this possibly something that's leading to something more down the road, or was it more of just a quick little blip of a story?
It was more the second one. I wrote it as a self-contained thing. I did want to leave it with a cliffhanger, and if people want to see more, they are welcome to provide the resources for that to happen, and I will write the rest of the script.
Well,
but that's all there is to the script.
Well, it definitely left a lot open where you could go many different directions with it, and I kind of hope you do find a way to make more of it, because it was actually a very, very good, quick little beginning of something.
Thank you.
So, out of everything though, I was gonna say, what do you hope the audience takes away from it, or do you think that if you get more people that say, hey, we want more, hopefully something will happen, but yeah, what do you want them to take away from it?
Sure. So the title is a bit of a play on words, right? Woke has a certain political weight to it, but also it plays on the fact that this is happening while we're all asleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so before we woke up this morning, this was going on. And really one of the things I was looking at was part of that process of overcoming whatever the obstacle is we have to take initiative. And so she gets away because she forces herself to get away. She doesn't wait for the cavalry to come because it's not coming. The onus is on her. And so I think what I want people to take away with is just when you're in a situation, there might be resources available, but the first step is yours.
Well, I really liked it.
Thank you.
I hope people would chip in and help you produce more of it, and to see what happens later on down the road. But is there a way that people could kind of maybe follow you or kind of see more work that you do?
Sure.
Or?
So if my production company is Fork the Man Productions. That's F-O-R-K, Fork the Man. Following Instagram, following Facebook, we've got a website. Most of my films are available on Amazon, so
nice.
You can find a lot of my stuff if you go to forktheman.com.
Okay. Well, let's hope that we see more of this in
Thank
the future. And we'll definitely have to check out and see what else we've got going on in terms of what all you've done. So, alrighty. Well, thank you so much for spending some time.
Yep.
And hope you're having fun.
Yeah, this is great. I love it here. I really appreciate everything that we're doing for filmmakers. It's really, this is our payoff for what we do.
Good. Glad that they could help. So, alrighty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.